Second reason for writing The Brilliant Idiot is human health is on the decline. Here's a good question for you. Are we healthier today than we were 25 years ago? Well, let me answer that with another question, or actually another statement. The first time ever, life expectancy of our kids are now less than their parents as of last year. So what's happening? It's explained more in my book, but here's the top 5 reasons why we get sick. Number 1 is environmental pressures. And when I talk about environment, I'm not talking about the world necessarily as much as I am your own personal environment. The surroundings of where we live, where we work, and where we play are what surrounds us. And so that's our own personal environment. If you live in Colorado, you're going to have a lot less chance of being obese than you would if you're in Alabama or Mississippi. And if you, the lifestyle is another issue. If you have a stressful job, or if you're under marital stress, or if you're under financial stress, that lowers the tolerance of your immune system. The other thing is if you don't sleep enough. If you only get 4 or 5 or 6 hours of sleep, your immune system doesn't have time to rebuild itself or repair itself. The other thing is eating patterns. Eating patterns is just as important as what you eat. If you get up in the morning and you grab a coffee and a donut and you run out the door, you had no nutritional value for what we call breakfast. Well, what breakfast is a break from the fast you just had by sleeping. So what you need is protein, you need a decent carbohydrate, and you need some juice or some water to get out the door. And that's the other thing is we have kids now that are eating cereal and a bowl of cereal and milk, and that's nothing but carbohydrates, and we wonder why they're bouncing off the walls with ADD and ADHD at school. So the habits is the second part, is diet and exercise. The habits, I get this a lot, especially when we put somebody on a weight loss program, is I don't have time to exercise. No, everybody has the same 24 hours. You still need to make time to do the exercise that's required. And the other thing is toxicity exposure. You have to reduce the amount of pollution and food that are toxic that we put into our bodies and what we expose ourselves to. Now the reasons why we get sick, the second reason is sugar consumption. We eat 2 tons per American over our lifetime. 2 tons of sugar. That is sugar toxicity, which causes inflammation and weight gain. The third thing is acidosis. Unbalanced internal pH, not only from sugar, but also from soda and sport drinks are the 2 leading reasons why people have oxidosis, or acidosis, which is oxidation of the cells. Oxidation causes disease and aging. And of course, everybody's heard of antioxidants, but nobody knows what oxidation is in the first place. So I just showed you what that was. The fourth thing is toxin accumulation. In the intestines, we carry toxic food. And if we do not eliminate those toxins enough, then it stays and accumulates further, and it becomes toxic waste. And the other part of that is fat cells. And we go into more detail on that, but usually people that are heavy or overweight are extremely toxic. The fifth thing is malnutrition. Unhealthy diets are deficient in minerals and vitamins. And there's much more detail in the book, and to avoid how to be sick, then get the book and take a look at it.